Hello and welcome. We are once we are once again in the Kermitita Stadium in Suns Hill in beautiful Johnson City, Tennessee. Tonight with you guys is your Tri-City Otters and your Birmingham Hammers. This week's game's about to start while the Tri-City Setters had two players in the Team of the Week last game. These are Guillermo Segovia and Troy Brady. So congratulations to you guys. And now as we get ready to listen to our lineup, so
The Jackets.
go.
Number 1 in goal, Tyler Pavlat. If you look to your left, you will see an introduction of our players.
Phoenix, Arizona. Diego Tilling, Venezuela.
Ok? Ah, chega a ter 40 e pouco.
Blake Fairbow, Michigan. Jeremy de Hoog, Netherlands. Nigeria.
Mas calma, ainda não.
Enrique Neves, Brazil. Miguel Tava, Français. Rafael Campos, Brasil.
The Otters are coached by Richard Wall, Tori Head, Tom LaGuardia, and coach David Strickland. Chris Buck, Zach Water, Munda. Please turn your attention to the flag on the right-hand side. Stand and move your hat for the national anthem.
And we are about to start the game tonight. And tonight in the streaming with us it is Giovanni Suarez, who will not speak a lot of English to you guys, but he will definitely have some insight on about tonight's match, right, Giovanni?
Hey Luis, nice to meet you. How are you?
Good.
Good. Otters 5-0 today. Watch the game and beautiful game. Celebration. Come on, Otters.
Giovanni Suarez, Joel. And now, they're about to take the picture, so let's wait. both teams get ready to start the game tonight, let me tell you guys something about. I can tell you about the Otters formation tonight. They're going to use the same formation we used last couple games that we won, which is a 4-1, 4-1 kind of thing, where they just changed, I believe, one player from last game, if I'm not wrong. But we're about to. Matia's not playing this game. Jeremy is, and Elias is not. So, few changes, but same formation, different lineup. What we see, Birmingham Hammers are ready to go with a back four. Apparently, holding midfielders is gonna be there all game long, and they're ready to hit the ground running after the kickoff. We do not have Birmingham's lineup today on the list, so I apologize if we call the numbers instead of the names of the players. But we will do our best to try to identify them. Now it's Enrique Davis with the ball. Not a great ball, kind of lost it. Heavy touch, but it's okay. He got early in the game still, and not a problem. Good stuff by Guilherme Avila defending back there. Their big forward from Birmingham and trying to holding him just to play it back around. And now Guillermo Segovia with the pressure. Good recovery by both center backs of the Tri-City Otters. And it's going to be Blake Baribeau with that clearance there, giving it away, but getting a throw in after all. Rafa Campos with some quick feet, those Brazilian feet he has, and he ends up losing the ball, but Blake tries to recover it. Birmingham doesn't seem to have a lot of rhythm today in the game, as the Otters seem to have a bit more control of every situation, every play that happens during the game. So let's see how this game's going to turn out. Giovanni said 5-0 tonight for the Otters. Coach Rich for the Otters predicted as 7-0 for the Otters. And myself, I would say a 2-3-0. So we'll see what happens tonight. Enrique there in the white ball for Meji. Meji playing it back to Blake. Blake pointing it back to the middle, but it's a lost ball in the middle with number 9 for Birmingham. Gains it. He wins it, plays it out wide with number 88. It gets deflected, but he still has it. Going into the box, and Shalom with that defensive tackle, and it ends up being a ball for your Tri-Cities Otters. It's going to be Tyler Pavlet to get the ball back in play. Long ball from Tyler, looking for no one, actually. Good ball from Jeremy, recovered in the middle, played back to Guilherme Avila. Guilherme to Jeremy. Jeremy has to play Diego out wide. Diego's looking forward for his options and ends up being a good ball to Enrique in between the lines. Enrique's trying to look for Guillermo, but he fails to do so. And Taylor gets the ball, plays it back to Meji, I believe, in the middle. Meji's still going forward in the box, plays to Enrique. Enrique does not get that ball in the goal, but it's a corner kick for Tri-Cities Otters. Let me tell you that today, fellas. Today, June 20th, 2018, Enrique Devens is turning 21 years of age. So, cheers for that.
Henrique, happy birthday to you.
Parabéns, meu filho. And that's Jeremy with that cross, and not very good. Blake trying to put it down, fails to do so. Now it's Rafa with the ball. Rafa tries it just straight up in the air, and it's going to be a foul from Shalom. Offside, sorry. Shalom was offside in that ball. Hammer's ball. Played out wide to the left back. Sorry, center back. Play into the other center back, and now he goes long looking for the forward, but it's Jeremy who recovers it in the middle. Plumeji back to Jeremy. Jeremy loses it, number 9. Number 9 turns around. He seems to be one of the best Hammers players so far in the game, but after almost 4 minutes. It's going to be an Otters. No, it's going to be a Hammers ball. Birmingham free kick. Chip ball. It's going to be a throw-in for your Otters. As Blake's looking to put it back in play, doesn't have a lot of options, but decides to go on the line to Guillermo, who gets another throw-in for your Otters. It's going to be Blake in with the ball to Rafa. Rafa tries to hold it, loses it. Ball in the middle, going forward. Number 9 plays a good through ball, but it's going to be too long, and Tyler Pavle is going to recover the possession for your Otters tonight. Yes, Giovanni, they have to open. I agree. It's going to be a throw. Slow start of the game tonight. The Science Hill Hilltopper Stadium tonight. Definitely the ball has stopped about 6 times. Many free kicks in less than 6 minutes. Very stopped game so far. I feel like the referee should let it run a bit more, but that's just a personal opinion. Good ball, Enrique playing it back to Shalom. Oh, good ball, Shalom. Playing it to Enrique again and back to Guilherme Avila. Playing it safe with the center back. Going out wide with Diego Thielen. Thielen to the Hog. The Hog wide to Gray. Gray plays it back to the Hog. He was looking forward, finds Guillermo Segovia, and he does not get a hold of that ball. It's going to be a Hammers ball. The Otters pressuring out top. Trying to get that ball again, and it's Meji who almost gets that ball now.
No foul.
And that is, in our opinion, definitely not a foul, but it was called by the referee, so it was a foul. Jeremy Hog the ball in the middle. He's got time and space. Decides to play with Meji. Meji keeps calm on the ball. He's keeping the tempo of the game low while he's looking for more options. He plays out wide with Blake Barriba, back to Meji. Meji loses that ball in a dangerous zone, but the Otter seems to be plays well while Guilherme Avila clears that ball, plays Guillermo Segovia in the middle. Guillermo's getting the ball at the 50-yard line, so at halfway line in a soccer field, which tells us something about this game, how it's been difficult for both teams to try to get that ball forward and those long balls or through balls to play someone out wide. So and one more foul, free kick, Hammers. Otters are sitting back a bit more while the Hammers are just switching the ball across their lines, and that's a good, successful pass forward, but Blake gets a hold of that ball, and it's Meji going with Guillermo, back to Meji, through ball to Taylor. Taylor's going into the box. Taylor shoots, And this is a good save by the goalkeeper from the Hammers. Long clearance for the Hammers. Number 99 with the ball. Playing it back, number 45. Long number. Not long numbers, but high numbers they have on their jerseys for the Hammers. Through ball, but it's going to be a... He actually got a hold of that, number 88. Puts it in, and Shalom gets that ball, clears it, and it's going to be Meji who wins that ball. Luckily for Meji, that ball went out because he had lost it. And one more time, game stopped. Rafa Campos winning that ball, going forward with Meji. Meji doesn't have a lot of options, but goes wide with Taylor. Taylor has the ball out wide. Taylor's going, blending in the middle. He looks for Meji out wide, who makes a run on his back behind him. Meji goes back to Rafa. Rafa crosses it into Guillermo. Guillermo puts it back down with his chest, but it's not a good touch from Guillermo. Now it's Enrique Devins, top of the box, and he doesn't get that ball. Enrique tries to get it. Now it's Meji with the ball outside the box. Long touch, and he loses that ball. Now it's going to be a 3v4 kind of thing in the back. Now it's 2v2, 2v4, 4v2, sorry. And now the Otters have regained possession of that ball. It's very early in the game to see these kinds of gaps forming. It's a counter, but still a big gap since the forwards didn't recover. And hopefully this won't keep happening for your Otters. 10 minutes into the game, still a low-paced game as Birmingham tries to go forward. It's Devins with the ball. Devins to Thielen. Thielen has some in space. Decides to go wide with Gray. Gray goes to the middle, cuts down at the field, and looks for Shalom. Shalom out wide with Blake. Rafa coming back to get the ball, getting that gap in the middle for Guillermo, who has to come back again to the 40-yard line to get that ball. And then it's a bad ball from Meji that goes for a throw-in for the Hammers. Now they're reshaping. And a long ball from the Hammers that Shalom Dude is going to win on top. And now Enrique Devins going to put down and play out wide to Diego Thielen. Diego all the way back to Tyler Pavlet. Back clearance from the Hammer center back as they still have the ball though. That's number 10 from the Hammers. The shortest guy in their team, definitely. Number 99 holds the ball pretty well. Still has the ball and didn't lose it to Guillermo, but he has to go all the way back to his center back, number 5. And then number 4 plays it out wide to the left back as he's looking to go forward, but he just has to play number 4 again. Now it's 5. Right center back number 5 beats Rafa Campos. And then it's number 9 again going forward with the ball. Abusing those touches, but he gets the ball to number 13 out wide, and Shalom Duty, who's going to clear that ball in the box. Taylor is going to give it to Enrique. Enrique has Meji to play. He decides to keep it a bit longer and play him out wide. Meji puts it down. He has Rafa behind him. Rafa decides not to make that run. Meji is all by himself. He can get the cross in, and it's Guillermo in the box, but it's going to be Taylor to get that ball passed out wide. Actually, it's going to be a throw-in for the Hammers. 12.5 minutes in the game, and it is still a slow-paced game. Number 13 with the ball, playing in the middle. Looking for number 88 out wide, but that's going to be a throw-in for your Otters. Is Blake Barbeau with a throw-in. Tries to play Enrique, but gets deflected. Blake gets it again on his feet and throws it out, straight out for the throw-in. If you were to ask me, it seems like both teams have a definite lack of focus tonight. Now it's going to be another throw-in for your Otters. Blake with a long ball to Guillermo Segovia. Guillermo fails to get a hold of that ball and pressures. As you get a long ball from the Hammers, which Blake Barbeau is going to fall on top. Wins it. Plays Shalom on the back. And Shalom's going to get out of that problem with a foul. And now it's going to be a free kick for your Tri-Cities Otters. These many fouls definitely should encourage the referee to start giving out a card or two so the players can, keep the pace of the game up and even have more choice, more chances, as well as, keep it more entertaining for us. It's Tyler with a clearance, looking out wide for Taylor, and it's going to be a throw-in for your Otters. Diego with the throw-in to Jeremy the Hog. The Machine the Hog playing out front to Enrique. Enrique across the field with Blake about to take a shot. And it gets deflected before it even gets to the 18-yard box. Number 10 clears it out, and Shalom Beauty imposing in the back. Shalom, a pretty strong guy in the back. Solid defender for your Otters. Now it's going to be Guillermo who clears that ball for a throw-in. Hammer's trying to go forward, ball through, but it's going to be a goal kick. Otters. Tyler Pavlet to take it. So about that, fellas. 17 minutes in the game. And it's going to be Blake Barbeau with a throw-in. Whole mess in the middle as Meji gets the ball, gets to Guillermo, back to Meji, back to Guillermo. And now it's Guillermo with the ball, going out wide to Diego, switching the front of attack. Guillermo trying to go forward now. And goes long for Rafa Campos. And he is not going to get there.
C'était le gars.
Guilherme Avila with the foul. Hammers ball is just behind the halfway line. That they're gonna play back. So as you guys can see, the Hammers every time they get the ball, they're an organized team, so they always play out the back, right? Every time they get a free kick behind the halfway line, they don't try to go forward, but they find their center backs to switch the front of attack, try to go the other side, or try to find someone in the middle. As Meji makes number 13, Meji's inside the box, gets goal kick for the Hammers. I thought he had gotten fouled there for a second, but what a player's Meji.
Ele tem cartão, tá ligado?
It's going to be a throwing for your Otters. The game pace is still very, very slow. Rafa Campos with the ball in the middle, but it's going to be now a throwing for the Hammers. I have definitely failed to count how many throw-ins, how many free kicks, basically how many times the game has stopped in the 20-minute mark, but it's definitely more than 20. Now it's Taylor Gray with the ball going forward, sorry. And we have the 4 defenders back. Now it's 5 defenders back. It's going to be a 4v5. Now it's Meji with the ball. Meji trying to go the other way, but now it's the goalkeeper getting the hold of that ball. He's going to punt it all the way up in the sky. Watch for an airplane up there. Dang, that's a high ball. Definitely not the best punt. Now it's Taylor with the ball out wide. And it's going to be a throwing for the Hammers. One more time. As I said at the beginning of the game, number 9 seems to be the best player of the Hammers. And at least for this game, he has been the best player for the Birmingham Hammers. As number 10 gets the ball in the middle. Huge gap left by the Tri-Cities Otters. That's quite a mistake. They don't have the 2 organized lines, but everybody just kind of came all the way to the back and leaving a huge gap, about 20 to 30-yard gap in between lines, and definitely that harmed them as number 10 got the hold of that ball. And luckily, he didn't do anything with that as Guilherme Avila stepped to him, but that could have been dangerous. That's a handball! That is definitely a handball from the Hammers goalkeeper. As I understand, those lines are hard to be seen, but this foul has been approved for the league, so unlucky for the Birmingham's goalkeeper as he fails to see that yellow line on the field marking the 18-yard box. And, well, free kick for Tri-Cities Otters. Dangerous position. Blake Barrios seems to be about to take it. He looks confident. Left-footed kick. Let's see what he's got for us. Gio says this is going to be the goal for the Otters. First one, at least.
Tinha que bater que nem o Ronaldinho, tá da barreira, tá ligado? Mas ele bota americano pra bater a falta. Eu não entendo isso.
Definitely Juice is not a fan of that kick, and so am I not. Blake smashed the ball against the wall. Probably just a touch to the top corner would have been enough. But lost option for the Otters as Birmingham's goalkeeper has the ball and it's about to take that goal kick. Goes long looking for number 9, and Jeremy wins it up top. But the Hammers regain the possession of the ball as they're going wide on the left side. And it's going to be Meji winning that ball in the middle as Enrique Devon's trying to go forward now. Enrique driving forward, looking for Rafa. Long ball from Rafa. Is he going to get there? No, he's not going to get there. And the ball's going to be going out, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Birmingham Hammers.
Thiago.
Também. Birmingham's keeper taking his time to take that long goal kick. Jeremy tries to fight for it, but doesn't win it, and it's going to be Diego who clears that ball, puts it down to Enrique. Enrique to Meji. Meji trying to go forward looking for Rafa, but he fails to do so. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Hammers. That's going to be Blake with the ball out wide. Blake run forward, looking for Guillermo. Good ball to Guillermo. Bad touch, though. And now it's Meji with the ball, trying to go forward. Blake gets around him. Jeremy, same left side. Ooh, that's a foul on Meji. It's going to be a free kick out wide for the Otters. As Blake's going to look to put it in the box, I believe. Yeah.
Ouçam os tambores.
Ball deflected, and it's going to be a throw-in for your Otters. Way to hold the ball, Taylor Gray back there as he gets fouled. And it definitely should be time for that referee to start giving some cards as he has not showed one. Almost 27 minutes in, and game stopped over 30 times now. Definitely very stopped game, very slow. The referee is not necessarily helping to smooth it out, per se. Jeremy's going to play the ball in the box. Jeremy finding Guillermo in the box as the ball gets deflected, and it's going to be a corner kick for your Otters. Could this be the chance? Jeremy the Hog looking to put it in the box. Place it in the middle. And Enrique gets a hold of it, and it's going to be good. 3 points. Oh, just kidding. We're not playing football. That's a goal kick for Birmingham. Diego Thielen with the ball out wide, playing and again Guillermo Segovia getting the ball in front of the midfielders for Birmingham, as both teams are struggling to get forward with that ball. I mean, it's a pretty even game, but none of the teams actually having that little extra that takes to penetrate the lines, you know. As now we have Rafa Campos out wide putting that ball in the box, and Taylor fails to win that ball. But it's going to be a throw for the Otters. At this point in time of the game, about the last 10 minutes, the Otters have had a bit more control of the game. They have been going forward a bit more. The game has been a bit more on Birmingham's half, per se. And now Taylor has the ball inside the box on the wide side and gains a corner for Tri-Cities Otters. And now, one more time, could this be the chance? Jeremy puts the ball in and headed across by Shalom, and now it's Rafa Dawson get the ball, and Jeremy tries to cross it back in. Lost ball for the Otters as sorry about that. Diego clears that ball, and it's just a mess. That could have been a counter, as one of Birmingham's forwards failed to get a touch on that ball, which led to Diego clearing that ball. But if he had gonna hold that ball, story could have been different. And it's gonna be a free kick for Birmingham. Plays wide number 27. And it's gonna be Shalom now to cover that ball and get fouled. Very close to the assistant referee. You got, I believe, it's number 12 complaining there. It's number 99, sorry, complaining to the referee as the ball has been played, and it's Jeremy with the ball, playing Tyler in the back. Tyler hasn't really appeared in the game for the last few minutes, which is it's a good sign for the Otters. He's still got to be aware, though. Now it's Guillermo back to Tyler. Tyler goes long looking for Guillermo. Is Guillermo going to win that ball? No. Now it's going to be Meji putting the ball down and loosening in the middle of the field. Guillermo trying to get that ball. Taylor trying to go forward. And now it's going to be Meji with the ball again. The Hog. Thielen. Thielen to Meji. Meji to Enrique. To Diego. Now to Jeremy. To Diego back again. The Otters struggling to find a penetrating pass to beat Birmingham's defense as Guillermo Segovia gets that ball again in between the line of the midfielders. Now it's Rafa Campos playing Meji. Back to Enrique. Now Meji, and Meji loses that ball. Finds Rafa in front. Rafa driving forward. Finds Guillermo, finds Enrique. Now it's Blake out wide playing back to Meji. Meji has to play a long through ball trying to find Taylor. And that ball is going to go out for a throw-in. I think both teams need a bit more patience and a bit more pace to be able to penetrate the line of defenders. What do you think, Giovanni?
Hello. Yes, Luis, Otters, and Patient. And out the goal. Yes.
Good stuff, Giovanni. Wise words from Giovanni Cascian. Suarez. Again, balls going back and forward. We have not really seen a whole lot of that this game. We have definitely seen a bit more of possession, a bit more of both teams trying to pass the ball around, trying to penetrate the famous tiki-taka. But none of them has actually been able to succeed and have a penetrating pass. They've been looking for it, but they haven't really found it. Good thing is that at least the Otters have remained patient and haven't just tried to play long balls all the time. Having that patience, trying to go forward, passing the ball around as Meji has and is driving it forward. They give him space, he takes it. Now he finds Enrique up top. Now it's Meji again. Now this is a good play for the Otters. White ball and crossing, and it's cleared by Birmingham. Corner kick. Otters. Jeremy the Hawk to take it. This is going to be a ball in the second post for Guilherme Avila. Here's it back in, and there's absolutely no one from the Otters to get a hold of that ball and push it into the goal. It's Medj with the ball, finding Jeremy out wide. It's Guillermo with the ball now. Taylor with a heel ball to Jeremy, and Jeremy didn't read the run that Taylor thought he was doing. Miscommunication and misunderstanding of the Otters. As it's going to be a goal kick for Birmingham. Meji Winston on top, and it's number 45 for Birmingham with the ball going forward. Trying to find number 9. He ends up losing the ball out wide, and it's going to be a throw-in for Birmingham. Sorry. As Birmingham's right back, number 13, takes his time to get there. And is going to put a throw-in. Almost like the play for Iran today, getting that flip before the throw-ins. It's Jeremy with the ball. Now it's Diego. Diego back to Guilherme. Birmingham's pressuring, has men on top, but the pressure's not effective. As Guilherme gets the ball back again. And definitely, if you can see right now, Birmingham's players are just charged on one side, which is their left side, giving a lot of space for the others. So now they're evening out again, but they're charging. So what Birmingham's doing right now, they're charging their, say that out of the 3 midfielders they have in the middle towards the side where the ball is, leaving the man less on the opposite side. This is a point that the Otters could take into advantage and played a wide ball or in the middle, breaking that line and trying to get forward in between the lines and, well, hopefully finishing a goal. Jeremy with the ball, now it's Meji trying to go forward. Fails to do so. It's Blake now. As Rafa Campos and Taylor Gray have changed sides in the wings. Guillermo Segovia holding that ball. Good stuff. Now Blake, Taylor. Taylor ends up behind that ball. Going out for a throw-in for the Hammers. Now it's Shalom. Shalom with the ball. Playing Guilherme. Guilherme finding Diego out wide, and we can see this from Birmingham. As I just said, they charge the midfielders to one side. They're actually playing a 4-4-2, which means that number 9, it's kind of like a fake 9 kind of thing. Like, he is in front of the midfielders, but he's not the last forward, as this one would be number 99.
É um 4-4-2, mas na hora de marcar, tá ligado? O nome sempre volta, tá ligado? Você fica no meio. Na hora de atacar, ou só fica na lateral. Caralho, velho, eu preciso de água, preciso tomar um Gatorade bem gelado, tá ligado? Uma cerveja. Não tenho. Isso aqui é $50.
That's Guillermo Segovia with the ball trying to turn. He fails to do so. Now it's Birmingham had the ball, stole by the Otters, and now is it going to be a throw-in? Yeah, it's going to be a throw-in. Number 10, getting the ball from the throw-in, and again, looking for his center backs in the back instead of trying to go forward, since the Otters have a good pressure, but he doesn't even bother to look forward. He knows he's going back. This is something that the Otters can catch up on and use that to their advantage and pressure them a bit more in the exit. 41st minute in the first half. Hopefully, Coach Strickland and Coach Rich will find out and tell their players so halftime they can adjust to that and win the ball in better position and even penetrate better, since Birmingham has a good shape, but it's not that good to make it that hard to penetrate. Hopefully the adjustments need to be made will be made, and the Otters will have more chances. As Guillermo Avila recovers that ball and is trying to go forward. But again, look at that big gap in the middle as Guillermo Segovia is not even going forward. And Meji is forced to take that shot to the goal. So both teams seem to be pretty tired, regardless of all of the pauses the game has had and the chances they have had to recover. But it is definitely hot out here. Probably hitting the 90 degrees at this point. Number 13 to put it in the box. And it's going to be Shalom to clear it. That was not a foul, in my opinion, but it was called. That's an option out wide for the Birmingham Hammers, as number 3 is about ready to hit it to the goal. Gonna cross it. Header. Birmingham wins it. And it's gonna be sent to the corner, as this has been the most dangerous option for Birmingham so far. 43rd minute, and hopefully the Otters are still focused enough to not give a goal late in the first half. Half zone, half man marking. Shalom clears that ball, And it's going to be Meji to put it down. Meji puts it down successfully. Tries to go forward. Now it's Rafa Campos with him, and it's a foul. That should definitely be a card. The referee takes the right choice and decides to give number 10 that yellow card. Then it's going to be the first one of the game. Arguably a smart tactical foul, since there was definitely another player behind and Meji was strolling with that ball. There was someone else recovering. It was going to be a 3v2 defendingly. But number 10 decided to foul Meji right there in the counter. And, well, Giovanni agrees with me. Probably not necessary. Também. Jeremy to put in the box.
No! Oh.
Giovanni said it all. As number 9 for Birmingham is trying to go forward. Good slide tackle from Guilherme Avila. Number 13 puts it in, thrown. And definitely the players seem to be very tired at this point in the game. Now it's Meji trying to go forward. He succeeds to do so, and then he loses the ball, but it's Guillermo Segovia who gets it back, gives it back to Meji. And it's going to be a throw-in for Birmingham. Jeremy the Hog playing for Guillermo. Guillermo to Enrique. Enrique has two options, to shoot or to pass. Shots and woo! That was a very close shot from Enrique Devenson, his 21st birthday today. Mas, Giovanni, o que você vai falar pro Henrique nesse chute?
Ah, tem que falar pro Henrique que ele tem que fazer um golzinho hoje. Agradecer pra família dele e pra namorada dele, que ele fala todo dia com a namorada. E é isso.
Fala aí, Giovanni. Right, so with the ball out wide, and it's a throw for Birmingham as Guilherme Avila is getting great to clear that ball. He fails to do so. It's number 9 out with the ball. Blake helps it out, and it's going to be a Otters ball thrown. And that's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with you shortly.
Special shout out to Ian Folger. Wish you the best.
Hello and welcome back. We are about to start the second half here in a little bit. And just waiting for everybody to get ready. Players from the field, referees from the field, and you're just waiting on Birmingham Hammers as their coach is giving them the last adjustments for their lineup tonight. As we are headed to the start of the second half, no substitutions for your Tri-Cities Otters, and they do not seem to be any substitutions for Birmingham either. We will be letting you know if we notice any. And that's the start of the second half, ladies and gentlemen. The Otters start with the ball this time as they keep a good possession of it. Switch in the front of attack. Switch around. Guillermo looking forward instead of looking to Diego. He's looking for Taylor up top. Wins it up top, but there's absolutely no one to get it there. Guillermo Segovia has definitely been tucked in the back when the Otters get the ball. So the Otters do not have a number 9 staying up front the whole game so far. Let's see what happens the second half. Tyler gets that ball with no problem. It's Taylor with the ball going forward, trying to get in the box. Enrique gets it, gets a good touch, but loses the ball. That's number 10 getting that ball. And it's going to be Guillermo gets number 99, but Tyler's going to clear that all the way to the stands, and it did not hit anybody, but it almost did. It's going to be Diego trying to defend that, and number 10 trying to go forward with that ball. He shoots it, and he hits the crossbar. Tyler definitely saw that close. But score is still 0-0 in the 47th minute. It's going to be Magic with the ball. Looking to switch around with Diego. Diego on the other side looking for Taylor. Oh, looking for Enrique, and they're running behind. But it's going to be too long, and it's going to be a ball for the keeper for Birmingham. As number 4 has the ball. Looking for number 5, the other center back. Back to the keeper. Guillermo with the pressure. And it's going to be an easy ball for Jeremy to put down and give it to Enrique. Back to Guillermo has it now and puts it down for Meji. Meji with a good touch. Stops the ball. Plays Enrique too long for him. And now he loses it. Turnover. And now it's Birmingham with the ball. Trying to go forward with Taylor. Woo. And now Taylor gets hit on the face, and the referee does not call anything for that. And now Alexis Tato Castillo, Mr. Otter, just joined us. So tell us, Alexis, what do you think of the game so far? What are your inputs to this game?
It's good.
wise words from Mr. Otter. And it's going to be a free kick for Birmingham. So, Jack, tell us about what you think about the game tonight.
We're just dominating possession in the second half. So far, it's been more of us. A goal is coming up the Otters.
Jack called it, and it is going to be a corner kick. It seems like it's going to be an offside. Someone was offside. Who was offside? You see who was offside? Let's watch the replay real quick, and we'll be able to tell you who was offside. It was Guillermo Segovia coming from behind after the shot from Taylor. All right. Skipper plays out long ball. It's going to be Shalom fighting for it up top. What a way to win that ball, Shalom. And now it's going to be Rafa Campos fighting the ball on the left wing, which means that Rafa is back on the left, Taylor's back on the right. And let's see how it works out for the Otters this half. As Guillermo tries to put it down. Bad touch on the ball. Now, big fight in there. Enrique trying to get it. And it's going to be a ball given to Diego by the Hammers. And it's going to be Enrique to Jeremy trying to put it down. Puts it down for Rafa. Rafa Campos on the left. Gets it back in the air and gets it to Shalom. Shalom deals with it. Jeremy gets it back to Rafa, but loses in the process as Rafa gets it now. And Jeremy's trying to go forward now, looking for Guillermo. Just trying to get out of that space. It's a tight space for him to get out of. And he has to go all the way back to Guillermo Avila. He's going to look for Meji in the middle. Meji's going to look for Diego out right. Diego's trying to look back for Meji. Meji looks for Guillermo in the middle. Guillermo has an option for the shot. Tries to take the shot, and it's going to be a deflected, which means that it's going to be a corner kick for Tri-Cities Otters. It's going to be a crossing second post for Meji to get it in the air. First time finish like that is very difficult to do. Meji attempted it, and now he still has the ball, trying to get a crossing, I guess. Now it's Diego gets that crossing. Enrique fails to touch it. It's Rafa Campos with the ball in the box. It's Jeremy trying to finish it, and it's a ball in the air for Guillermo. Guillermo gets it, and it's Shalom with that long ball on top, and he did not make contact with the head of number 5, who tries to fight him now, and it's going to be Guillermo to step up for his teammate. And it's all going to end up just like that. Doesn't go any further. But referee should take some disciplinary action against that number 5. Looking for trouble while Shalom was just trying to finish that ball. They end up shaking hands and it's all good. And we can hear the drums. Let's turn up the game audio a little bit for you guys to hear. Birmingham has to go forward, and now it's an offside position for them. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely thank you all for your support, for all those who come to the stadium cheer for us, and for all of those who are back home just enjoying the game. We really appreciate your support. And if you're in Birmingham, Alabama right now watching the game, supporting your Hammers, you are more than welcome to come here next time and enjoy beautiful Johnson City, Tennessee. And we'll see who wins. Now it's Diego with the ball, looking for Jeremy up top. And Jeremy gets fouled in there, but referee doesn't call anything. Number 10 gets a good touch around him. Now it's Shalom fighting against the ball. That seems to be an offside position. Shalom still fighting for it. Number 9 is Shalom. And then it's going to be a goal for the Hammers. Definitely offside position, if you ask me. So let's recap that real quick. Diego had the ball out wide. Jeremy got fouled. That foul was not called as number 10 got that ball and gave it to number 99. And number 88 was in an offside position and he intercepted in the play. And then he fouled Shalom inside the box. So there was at least 3 things that could arguably be called in that play. So definitely a polemic play for Birmingham's first goal of the night. And it's going to be a 1-0 for Birmingham tonight. As Jeremy has the ball, plays Jeremy. Jeremy playing back to Shalom. Shalom to Guilherme. Guilherme to Diego. Diego to Enrique. Enrique turns around. And Enrique just driving that ball forward, playing that long ball to Taylor. Taylor gets a bad touch in it, which gets stolen by number 20. Still fighting for it. And Taylor's going to be able to get a hold of it for now as number 20 gets a slide tackle and pushes it to throw in. And it's going to be a throw for the Hammers, which Shalom wins up top. Definitely adrenaline started to hit the players' bodies. Ball played out of the back for Birmingham. Enrique with a good touch for Diego. And now Diego gets fouled, and that definitely should be another card. As number 10 already has a yellow card in the game.
That's a red card! Stands up! Stands up!
And the referee decides to not take any sort of disciplinary action against this.
Come on, Red! That's a stands up red card!
Enrique Devon's talking to the referee, and if any should be the team captain who steps up and talks to the referees about that, you know. But Diego seems to be okay, as number 10 should be getting another warning. And he is just being talked to by the referee. He's not getting a card for that. Definitely a stronger foul than just a talk, and it's all good. Wide boy for Taylor. Cleared by Birmingham. Definitely a foul there from number 10 on Diego as he left the top of his cleats.
Start doing like the World Cup and having a video.
It's going to be Enrique trying to control that ball face to do so. Number 10 plays that ball up front. Shalom heads it back and Tyler gets it in his hands. Safe and sound in Tyler's hands. As we get 2 players for the Otters warming up. One of them is going to be James and the other one's going to be Oscar. Rafa with the ball out wide. Rafa tries to play Enrique. As Enrique tries to play Rafa again, fails to do so. Number 13 plays it out in the middle. Number 9, number 10 plays it to front. And it's going to be Shalom playing it back to Tyler. Tyler clears that ball all the way to the 25-yard line. As Meji puts it down now. That's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Shalom playing it to Jeremy. Jeremy back to Shalom. Back to Jeremy. Back to Shalom. They're playing like ping pong or something. Now it's Guilherme to Diego. Diego to Maggi. Maggi finds Rafa out wide. Rafa has 3 men on top. And ball goes either out for a throw-in or it's down for foul. And it's going to be a throw-in. Throwing for Guillermo. Gets deflected and Jeremy decides to let it out. So it hits a corner kick now.
To the Otters to be taken by Jeremy the Hoop.
Jeremy puts it in. Second post and Shalom wins that ball but fails to aim to the goal as he is going to give a goal kick for the Hammers. Good win by Shalom. Unlucky on top. It's going to be Taylor fighting for that ball in the middle. Good fight put on by Taylor Gray. He gets fouled in the halfway line, and the referee does not call it. And now it's going to be Guillermo with the pressure. Now the Otters are actually starting to play a little bit better as Birmingham has also sped up their game a bit. Now it's going to be Maggi, beating number 5 down the line. Tries to get a cross in. And it's going to be Rafa Cabos with the ball. And he did not get a hold of that ball. He so should have. And now it's Diego with the ball back. Diego tries to put it in for Guillermo Segovia. Guillermo tries to turn, but he fails to do so. As Blake gets that ball, what is he going to do? Was that foul? Seems like a foul. It's a throw for Birmingham now. And you can see most of the players for the Otters are behind the 25-yard line. Tyler with a goal kick. Number 27 wins it up top in between Jeremy and Guillermo. Now it's Guillermo defending number 99. Good fight put up by both of us. Clean game. Jeremy trying to get out of there. Good ball for Guillermo. Guillermo, he tries to play Enrique, but fails to do so. And now it's Diego Thielen with the ball. Diego plays it in between somewhere and gets it lost in the process. As the goalkeeper plays it out wide for the right back, number 20 now. And that ball did not go out. As Taylor plays it to Maggi out wide. Maggi has a cross. And it's Enrique coming in, and he missed that wide by about 4 yards. Substitution for the Otters. Rafa Campos coming out.
Substitution by the Otters. Rafael Campos making way for number 14, Daniel Shaw.
As Daniel is coming in. Daniel is a player that normally plays number 9 as a forward, and is today playing as a right winger. That could have been a dangerous chance by Birmingham, but ends up going past the goal line, and it's gonna be a low kick. Another substitution for the Otters is going to be Oscar Perez going in for Jeremy the Hog.
Otters, Jeremy the Hoop.
It's Oscar's first game back after his ankle injury about 2 to 3 games ago. What a way to get out of the pressure for the Otters. As Diego plays that heel ball to Enrique. Enrique showing some quick feet. Back to Oscar. And Oscar is in control of the midfield now. It's good to see him back. It's going to be Taylor to Guillermo in the box. Guillermo is in the box. He's dangerous there. But again, it was 3 players from the Otters and 5 players for Birmingham inside the box. One more substitution for the Tri-States Otters, as James Caserra gets ready to go in for Diego Thielen.
Substitution by the Otters.
And again, if whatever the result is today,
Number 6, James.
I'm going to blame it on James. Well cleared by the Hammers. But it's going to be a free kick for them. Dangerous ball played in behind the line of defenders for Birmingham. Number 99 struggling to control that ball, plays it back to number 9, and it gets deflected by Guillermo Avila to be a corner kick for the Hammers.
Corner kick to the Hammers.
But seemed to have been offside, as we have Mattia Di Mattoso warming up. Oscar Perez with the ball in the middle. Good player in the middle to hold that that position there. As they try to go wide and it gets lost for a throw. The Otters seem to have tired legs as their accuracy starts to decrease. So Oscar with the header, trying to find Taylor. Flares on the floor, but keeps fighting. Now it's gonna be James to cover that. James gets beat and fouls the player. Referee does not call that, and it's gonna be a throw-in for the Otters. James loses that ball in the back. Dangerous play to lose the ball. Well, number 11's fighting against him. Ball has not gone out yet. But the referee's gonna call it. Yeah, it went out. Good. So it's gonna be a throw-in for the Otters tonight. And all of you, ladies and gentlemen, watching tonight, I just wanna thank you again for all of your support. It means a lot for the Tri-Cities Otters, and you are the ones who make this possible. Third year in a row with this program, PDL. Big deal for the Tri-Cities area in Tennessee. So thank you all for your support. Bringing soccer to the places where there has not been a whole lot of it. '72nd minute of the game. Score is still 1-0. Hammers winning tonight. And number 20 is going to put that ball in the box as Tyler Pavlet tries to clear it. And it ends up hitting the post. And it's going to be Taylor Gray looking for the counter as the game has definitely slowed down. It's not as surprisingly counted anymore. Oscar tries to play a long ball for Daniel, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Otters at about the 35-yard line. Enrique with the ball. Check out down the middle. He faces two defenders now. Plays it back to Oscar. Smart play. Oscar plays it back to Blake. Oscar gives a count to the game. And now he is playing back to Shalom as he gives space to play again. And Blake opens up, but Guillermo finds the gap to get the ball through. And now it's Meji playing Taylor out wide. Taylor plays Meji back again. Meji's trying to look for Daniel on the other side. But plays back to Guillermo. Guillermo finds Rick in the middle. He got shot, and he takes it. And it's going to be a save by the Hammers keeper. Enrique's shot got a little deflected, so made it hard for the keeper to see where the ball was going, but still got a good save on that ball. With the right hand just sending it out to a corner kick. And it's going to be Meji to take that corner. Meji puts it in, and it's going to be a scramble in the middle. As James gets the ball in the back, plays it back to Tyler. Tyler on feet, plays back to James. James can turn and go. Decides to cut down the middle. Keep the ball a bit longer. Oscar has 2 or 3 men behind him. Good play by Oscar, plays it back to James. James looks for Enrique, good ball. And Enrique goes back to Shalom. Shalom's struggling, but he ends up being able to play Tyler out back. And then it's going to be Blake Barrybell with the ball. Ball out wide to number 3. Played long. And it's going to be Guillermo Avila trying to recover that ball for number 99. And what a way to get a hold of that ball from Guillermo, sorry. Just handing it back to Tyler so he can play out the back. It's Shalom with the ball now. It's time and space, calm and patience. He probably needs a bit more pace than that, but so far so good. James fails to go forward. Plays Guilherme in the back. Now Shalom. So what the Otters are needing tonight is 1 goal to tie. This means that they have 15 minutes left, a bit over 15 minutes plus the aggregate, to score that last goal, that first goal for them, sorry. And, well, they are not in that much of a hurry to do so, which can be good, but it could become bad at some point. So stay tuned, and Mattia Di Matteo is going in now. Probably the next play, as James gets fouled, apparently. And the birthday boy, Enrique Devens, is coming out. Good performance Enrique had tonight. 3 shots in goal. Definitely the closest options that the Otters have had towards the goal have been from Enrique Devens tonight. And, well, he just he didn't get lucky. And let's see what Mattia is able to do in his place now. Now it's Oscar showing in the middle, but Guilherme decides to go to Meji. As Meji goes forward, finding Taylor. Now it's Meji again. Long ball, and it's thrown.
Here we go, Otters!
Guilherme Avila has man on back. He gets pushed. And the foul's going to be called. James with the ball to Mattia. Mattia plays it forward to Daniel. Good play by Daniel, but it's going to be number 4, the center back, to clear it out to the side.
Here we go, Otters!
Come on, he's pulling on his jersey.
Now it's going to be who's faster between Guilherme and number 99. Number 99 gets the ball. Guilherme is sending him to the middle. As number 10 gets the ball, switches it around, and it's going to be Shalom with the pressure on the ball now. A shot on goal, and it's going to be wide. Referee says it got deflected, so it's going to be a corner kick.
Corner kick.
Number 11 to take it. That was not a dangerous corner for the Otters, and now it's going to be Tyler Pavlet with the goal kick. Guilherme puts it back. He has no one in front of him to get that ball, as it's going to be a throw-in for the Hammers. That's going to be number 10, getting with the ball in through, and James is going to clear it out finally. Dangerous ball from the Hammers as 2 forwards barely missed the ball, and then he met at Otters player in the back. Throwing in the box. Shalom gets a hold of that. Daniel is clearing that ball out. He gets man on. No one told him, but he figured it out. That's going to be Oscar with the ball now. Tries to find Blake wide, but they did not communicate well. That's going to be a goal on the left side for the Hammers. And now it's a goal kick for the Otters. Corner flag helping the Otters out by giving them a goal kick instead of a throw-in in a place far back. That's been about 3 to 4 headers in a row, and now it's going to be a ball for the Otters. A foul in the, let me be precise for you guys, 28-yard line. How about that? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I can see the lines on a football field. Smedgy getting ready to play the ball in the box. Smedgy plays the ball in. It's going to be cleared. And now it's going to be Mattia. 1v1 against number 9 for Hammers. He's going wide, Mattia. He beats Mattia in the race. And it's going to be Oscar who recovers for him. And Oscar, what a save from Tyler. And what a recovery from Oscar Perez, ladies and gentlemen.
Saved by Tyler.
What a recovery. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, he's a crack. Glad to have him back.
Well done. Yes. Here we go, Otters.
It's going to be James with a throw-in. He's going to play Oscar in the middle. Oscar decides to put it down for Shalom. The Otters have pretty good advantage of players in the attacking third now. I know it's going to be Taylor with the ball out wide inside of the box looking for a cross. Taylor's looking for a cross. He crosses it in, and he's going to be saved by the goalkeeper for the Hammers. Again, one more airplane is down with that punt. And it's going to be Blake with the ball, playing Taylor, who doesn't get there at time. It's going to be Blake again with a white ball looking for Daniel. It's going to be a ball cleared, but Mattia gets a hold of that ball. Good rid of the game by Mattia. Now good footwork by Mattia. He just came in and he is making a difference in the game. Definitely Mattia and Oscar, two good substitutions for the Otters tonight. They're making a positive impact on the game for the Otters, defensively and attackingly. Definitely giving them that extra pace that they needed, that they didn't have at all in the first half, or didn't really have at the beginning of the second half. They're kind of giving it to them a bit more, as well the frustration of the rest of the players of being losing. So good stuff. And now it's going to be Shalom with the running behind, and James loses that ball, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Otters. Definitely second half way better than first half. 84th minute now, and now this is a game that I'm enjoying watching. I can be fair. As we have number 99, I believe, and number 10 going out, and as number 14 and number 17 are going in.
Here we go, Otters!
And again, number 10, in my opinion, was playing for free since he had a very hard foul on Diego Thielen about the middle of the field after he already had a yellow card. And, well, could have been the second yellow. It's going to be a goal kick for the Hammers. Oscar Perez winning that ball on top, playing Taylor, who fails to control that ball, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Hammers. Who now, their coach is telling them to go forward now. As opposite to what they have been doing the whole game, playing out the back first and then going forward. Now they decided to go forward, and they lost the ball. Now it's Daniel with the ball out wide on the left wing. Good touch from Daniel, and now it's going to be Mattia. And he got fouled, but the referee is going to call a handball on Mattia. Tyler Pavle getting that ball with no problem. Now it's going to be all alone. Mattia in the middle. He has a man following him. He's going to get rid of that ball quickly. Good stuff from Mattia. Plays James out wide. Now let's see what James got. Tries to beat one defender, but he doesn't. And he gets a throw in those for the Otters. So at least something was gotten out of that. James with a throw in inside the box. Guillermo doesn't fight for it. And now it's going to be Oscar with the ball outside the box. James with a not good cross at all, but Blake ends up winning it, and it gets cleared by the Hammers. Seems to be going out of bounds. Throw in, Otters. 87th minute. The Otters are still down. They don't seem to show any sort of rush at this point. Even they probably should. Now it's Oscar Perez with the ball. He definitely shows the rush. Now it's James with a good touch on Daniel. Daniel struggles to get a control of that ball, but he keeps fighting to get it. And now it's going to be a throw-in for the Hammers.
Substitution by the Hammers. Oliver.
Substitution for the Hammers. Very tall forward, number 16 just got in, but Shalom buddies him without any problem. Mattia gets the ball in the middle. Good touch by Mattia. Good turn, and now it's Blake Baribal with the ball on the left, playing Taylor out wide on the left, and Taylor fails to control that ball. Definitely not very accurate and technically good today, the Otters. A lot of little basic mistakes that seem to be costing them the game. 89th minute, as we got a minute and a half to go. Throwing inside the box for the Hammers. Guillermo gets pushed in the box. It's going to be a foul. Free kick for the Otters. Blake takes it quickly. Plays Mattia out wide. Mattia has two players coming to him. Good stuff, releasing the ball quickly. And now it's going to be Blake trying to go forward. Playing that ball in the middle. Very dangerous ball played by Blake Baribal. That Guillermo ends up saving and plays Oscar now. And it's Blake again. Blake loses that ball but regains it. Now it's going to be Mattia in the middle. Mattia loses that ball right in the middle of the field, and it's a counter for the Hammers. Oscar Perez sacrificing for the team, and now he gets that ball back. What a player is Oscar tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's going to be Mattia who gets mad and pushes the player around. Apparently, Mattia got hit very hardly and didn't like it. It's going to be Tyler trying to put that ball inside the box. And it's now or never. That is not a foul. The referee calls a foul in the 22-yard line, just about. Oh, he had let it run, and then the advantage ended at that play, sorry. This is going to be a free kick for the Hammers. And the regular time's over. Now, stoppage time. Do not know how much stoppage time we will have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Hammers looking to play that ball in and outside the box, actually. And that shot goes wide as Tyler gets ready to play a goal kick right away. Long kick from Tyler. Shalom and Guillermo fighting on top. It's going to be Meji to try to put it down, and it's going to be Shalom to try to go forward. And then it's going to be Guillermo against number 11. Number 12. 16. 16. Gonna be Blake Barba with a throw. He's trying to put it inside the box. Tyler Pablet goes up for the ball, and it's gonna be Taylor with a cross, and Tyler tries to strike at that goal, and it's gonna be Oscar who seems to have gotten fouled in the box, and now gets up and goes back. Everything's fine. It's gonna be a goal kick for the Hammers. And it's going to be Taylor on the left wing, pushing forward. That's Daniel was close on the other side. And it's going to be a corner kick. Another corner kick for the Otters. Maybe the last one of the game, so they may want to think about it before they take it. Tyler's going. Everybody's going. Meji's in the 20-yard line, and every single one of the Otters players is up. Ball gets cleared by number 18 as the ball is still in the air. Tyler tries to get it. And it's going to be a ball cleared by the Hammers. And that would be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And, well, we will be